And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of this freaking show, the weekly podcast with a little bit of something and a whole lot of nothing. I'm your host, Travesty, and alongside me,
Awkward Colin.
And Geekcast Joe.
So, who won yesterday?
Well, I believe that was you.
Fuck yeah, it was. Fuck yeah. I think on Oscar choices, the true winner did what's the nice phrasing, Joey? Rise to the occasion.
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it.
Flourish. Yeah, no, I'm good. I never win a lot, so it's always nice to grab the W.
I understand that.
But yeah, I mean, I honestly, that was my first time ever watching the Oscars, and I gotta say, I enjoyed half of it.
I agree with you there.
I did notice though, and I don't know if it's like, something that because it felt like it went on for so long, and obviously it went over time. Like, I don't know if that happens all the time.
I feel like it does.
Does it?
I feel like it does.
Is it because like every 5 minutes they have a fucking commercial break?
Yeah, that's probably part of it. They also, like this year, they actually like cut down on the time of acceptance speeches by having the people that everyone wanted to thank scroll across the bottom of the screen.
I saw that. I saw like how it says like this person wants to thank blah 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 blah, and I feel bad for like those people that they want to sit there and give a quick speech, and all of a sudden like the music plays and cuts them off. I feel really bad when there's like 2-3 people up there, and the first guy takes up the entire fucking time.
Jeez, who did that?
It was I think it was
There was a couple of them I saw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, original score for Hateful Eight was one of them.
Gotcha.
And then I can't remember what the other one was. It was a couple. I know special effects was one, or visual effects. I'm sorry, visual effects was one. Music was one, and I think one of the documentaries was one as well.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was weird. I think they said it was like 45 seconds for an acceptance speech.
Jeez, that's not enough time.
No,
I'm kidding.
No, well, I'm just saying. I mean, I get your sarcasm, but like, I think they should adjust the time based on what award is won.
I can see that.
Like for Leonardo DiCaprio winning his very first actor award.
Oscar?
Well, actor award. This is the first award he won as being an actor.
Yeah, but it's his first Oscar.
So what? It's an actor award. Same fucking thing. Why are you correcting me?
Because there's a difference.
There's not a difference. He won an award for being an actor.
Well, yeah, but there's other
I feel like there's
things
other
he could have won.
awards he could have won.
Yeah.
Did he?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
I don't care enough about Leonardo DiCaprio.
Either way,
But
he
for
won
him
his
winning,
first
they
Oscar.
should extend his time. Maybe give him a minute, maybe a minute 15.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let him see what he wants to say.
Yeah.
Best pitcher, let them talk for a minute and a half.
Give them each like a certain amount of time.
Yeah, like the smaller ones, like the foreign plays, give them the 45 seconds, give them 15. Who really gives a shit?
Right. No one's watching him anyway.
Exactly.
Oh.
But since you guys actually kept track of the winners of each category, you want to run through those real quick?
Who
that's
won
fine.
each category?
Yeah. Well, so I didn't keep track of it. I just kept track of winning. But Joey, you actually kept track of each one of our choices and who won what category, right?
I did.
Why don't you run through those and you can say who won which category out of us?
Let's see. Actor in a leading role. Both of you got Leonardo DiCaprio. I lost with Bryan Cranston. I won animated feature film with Inside Out. No one got cinematography. You, Travis, won Mad Max with costume design.
How many did Mad Max win yesterday?
I did not actually look.
7?
Seems like
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
6?
That seems right.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Ain't bad. I mean, how many awards were it? Like 24, right? I mean, it ain't bad. Good for Mad Max. I'm proud of them. Anyways, Joey, I didn't mean to interrupt
Oh,
you.
no worries. I was quiet there because I was counting the number of awards. There are 24. You're right.
So was
Yes.
that?
We were at costume design.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1/4 of the awards that you can win.
25%. That ain't bad.
Yeah. You also got directing with The Revenant.
Nice.
I won documentary with Amy. Documentary short. You won with A Girl in the River. We both lost with our Holocaust documentary. We both picked the same thing. Editing, no one won. Foreign film, none of us won. Makeup, you guys both guessed Mad Max and were correct. I guessed 100-Year-Old Man and was wrong. Music score, Travis got it with Hateful Eight. Colin and I were both wrong with Star Wars.
Yes.
Music song, we both, Colin and I both got Writings on the Wall from the James Bond. And Travis lost with Earned It from whatever it was from.
From 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, yep. I got
I
production
assumed the
design.
black person was going to win.
That's fair. I got production design with Mad Max. Best short film was Colin with Bear Story.
Yes, it was.
I got Mad Max with sound editing. Switch that, but you know what I mean. Travis got sound mixing Mad Max. Visual effects, Colin won with Ex Machina.
Hell yeah, I did.
Writing, Travis won with The Big Short. And that's all the ones that we won.
Awesome. Now, Star Wars won one category last night, right?
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't think they did. I don't think they won anything.
Now, does that surprise either one of you, being Star Wars fans?
Not really.
Yeah.
It should have, but it doesn't. It's not. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it a whole lot, but it's not really an Oscar-worthy film in my mind. I could see, like, the only one that I thought it would for sure win would be music score. The other ones, I just put it in because I'm a fan. So.
Okay.
I am kind of shocked that Hateful Eight beat it out.
I was surprised that Hateful Eight did win the music one. I mean, it's kind of like how he said when we were doing this picking, is that Star Wars is kind of known for that, that I can't even fucking even think what the sound is, but they're known for it, I'm assuming. Oh, the intro fucking noise. It sounds like Jurassic Park, but it's not Jurassic Park. The theme song thing.
From Star Wars?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm just really confused.
Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. I fucking won. Star Wars didn't win shit. Everything's right in the world.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Fucking, I saw old ass Harrison Ford in the previews though, or not the previews, but the little clips that they had. That was actually pretty cool. It's hard though because since I never really seen it, and between not watching Star Wars and not watching Indiana Jones, I really don't know his acting, but he is very popular. I'm surprised he's actually still alive in the Star Wars sagas and shit like that.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, he lived a really long, full life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, as a smuggler, you think he would have been, cut short in the prime of life. like a flower chopped in early spring and given to a loved one.
Yeah. No. Now, oh, fuck. I want to say it, but I don't want to word it wrong. Do you believe that they may have talked about the whole non-blacks being involved in the Oscars a little too much yesterday?
Oh yeah.
I think that Chris Rock had a decision to make between ignoring the elephant in the room or making a caricature of it. And I think he went for the caricature.
I think he just pointed it out and just kept pointing.
Right. And I don't know that he had, I mean, obviously there's always at least 3 options, but I could see how as a performer who is a comedian and in many cases the comedian's job is to call attention to society's faults. And so I could see how in his mind it would be drawn down to 2 options, which is either completely ignore it and tell no jokes about how the Oscars are really white this year, or just lean on that joke as hard as he could. And I think that's what he went with. So
yeah, it was. I mean, now don't get me wrong. Like 98% of everything he said was funny. I mean, like he was doing it in like a tasteful way to where it wouldn't be offensive. And I'm not an offensive person. I mean, like, if you make a joke about me, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna be bothered by it.
right.
It seemed like he was implying there were jokes. He was making them jokes. He was making them intended to be jokes, and everything seemed like a joke until the last thing he said of the night, and that was being that Black Lives Matter.
Well, they do. So there's that.
Well, they do, but did he say it just to say it, or is he saying it to be part of the whole protest thing that he was joking about the entire night?
I have no idea because I didn't watch it, so I can't comment on the contextuality of it.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, it still was good. He did great as the host. I think he lightened a lot of, like you said, he pointed out the problem and he found the humor in it and got people to laugh about it.
Right.
Awesome thing. Maybe could have done without the final comment at the end, but other than that, I did enjoy it. Cut out the commercials. It probably would have been.
Oh God, so many damn commercials.
Are just the worst.
So many commercials. Yeah, I like those. Few commercials they had where it was like normal people situations, and they put like Oscar acceptance speeches in it. Like some girl who like her brother let her sit for the first time.
Yeah.
And also it goes to like, I'm assuming it was a real acceptance speech by somebody at some point because like her voice changed to someone completely different, thanking this person and that person and so on and so forth. Those were kind of funny. It was kind of like watching a Super Bowl commercial, but being an award ceremony rather than a sporting event.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Outside of country award shows, this is probably the first time I actually enjoyed watching another award show since the Nick Choice Awards when we were younger.
That's fantastic. Which I think Chris Rock probably also hosted at some point.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
I couldn't imagine him not.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately we never found out or figured out what you get for winning this. So that's a bust.
That's true. Colin and I could vote since we lost.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We'll figure it. Yeah, we'll figure something out. If not, at least we all know who won.
That is true. You definitely have the pride of winning.
Yeah, nice little pat on the back. Anyways, outside of that, another part of my weekend I enjoyed is I watched the entire first season of Fuller House.
Oh, how was that?
It's awesome. It's like watching the old Full House, except Stephanie has bigger boobs. I mean, they are huge, and they like the first show. They are pretty much out there, and they make jokes about it. I mean, and that's one thing that is I guess a breath of fresh air. It's like they make jokes about drugs and sex, masturbating. They say curse words, but not like bad curse. They say like damn and hell. But they don't go severity because they still want to keep that youth
Mm-hmm.
audience. But I mean, like Kimmy makes fun of Stephanie's boobs at one point. One of the kids make the funny innuendo that Stephanie refers to as masturbating. But she didn't say masturbating, but he said like he was upstairs exploding his volcano all night, and she looks at him like he's implying something else. It's like they make the jokes, but they do it in a good
Fairly
way,
family
or
friendly way.
exactly.
Gotcha.
And it's awesome. It's kind of like reliving a childhood, but they put that little twist on it. It's kind of like when Boy Meets World was around back then. I mean, it was normal situations, but it was like serious situations.
Hmm.
Like in Boy Meets World, like they sit there and they goof around and everything, but they have like the alcohol problems and the smoking problems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, um, Actually, parents dying, like real situations, and I think that's what Full House is doing, but not in the severe way. The only thing I do find weird, and it's not that it's like bad weird, it's just kind of you know weird. It's just kind of weird to me. DJ's DJ's husband in it. It's not going to ruin the show in any way if you're going to watch it. But DJ's a single mom because her husband died.
Hmm.
He was a firefighter and he died. I guess in the line of duty. The only thing I find weird about it is that DJ's mom died. So not only is she a widow, but her dad was also a widower.
Right.
You think like maybe they could have gone a different direction with it, like could have had a deadbeat husband or some shit like that. Um, that's just weird to me. It's like
Yeah, that's
not only
interesting.
is not only does the first show you go through with your mom who passed away, but now you're going through this show with your husband who's passed away.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Um,
remember when they were first planning the show that it was going to be more about like DJ was going to be taking the dad role for the family. Like it was going to be like how the original show was kind of about him and his kids. The new show was going to be about her and kind of the family around her. And so I wonder if that was part of the decision to make her a widow.
it And that's possible. I mean, that does make a lot of sense. I mean, if you look at it now to what the original Full House was, I mean, if DJ is Danny Tanner in it, I mean, DJ has three kids, just like Danny Tanner has. He
Mm-hmm.
has she has the boy that's I think he's 12 or 13 years old, and the next one's like 7 or 9 years old, and then you have the baby, just like DJ, Stephanie, and Michelle, and then you have Stephanie who's living with them, who's kind of like the Jesse character. She's a DJ, so like the musician, great singer, good looking, stuff like that. And then you have Kimmy, who's that oddball, kind of like how Joey was.
Mm-hmm.
So I get what you're saying. I mean, that does make a lot of sense. Then it's just weird to know that they have, a person who lost somebody, and now they have that all over again. It's like they could have went a different way with it.
Right.
Maybe not so much as a husband who just left, because I mean, what kind of husband is not in the picture anymore after having three kids?
Right.
Um, but yeah, I mean,
Well,
it does make
but I
sense.
could say, I could see how they would be able to reach a new audience that maybe they didn't have before by doing
Mhm.
that, though. If you had a husband who left, there are a lot of, I mean, divorce is like at a 54% rate in this country right now. And so
Mhm.
there's an entire generation of people who grew up without their fathers.
Yeah.
And so they could have probably really played on that, and I think it would have really the same generation that grown up watching it is the same generation that is by and large, from a sociological standpoint, has been a fatherless generation, and so it would be a really interesting thing to look at how this show is a really really solid social commentary by having her husband have left her instead of having passed away in the line of duty.
That does make sense, yeah. And it's like, I mean, like, and the only thing you'd really have to change between, him being passed away or him just walking out, like, if you ever want there's a situation where they, he comes around, you just write him in a small part.
Right.
Not being a recurring cast member or a permanent cast member, but like a special guest who shows up every 4, 5, 6 episodes, or something like that. It doesn't have to be a consistent thing because you don't want it to be a situation where it looks like he's going to come back into your life full time. It's just something that he is still around, he's still relevant, but he's still, a trash ball because he's still gone.
Yeah, I mean, it would be similar to that that one video from Fresh Prince that shows up on Facebook every once in a while, like once a week probably, where Will Smith's dad came back into the picture and then left in the same episode.
Yeah, started yelling at him and everything.
Yeah, it would be interesting to look at it, though, instead of having it, how does it affect her children? How does it affect her? Because I don't know that that's really been done yet in a sitcom. I mean, it's been dealt with in other more dramatic types of scenarios, but in a comedy, I don't think they've dealt with that kind of issue before, with divorce from the divorcee's perspective.
Yeah, you see a lot of it with single dads, but you don't see a lot of it with single moms.
Right, exactly. So that could be really interesting.
Yeah, and one of the also good things about it, because I mean, like the first season, I think there's only like 13 episodes in it, maybe 15, but they still special guest, Danny Tanner, Joey, Jesse, and Becky, the twins. I mean, they're not constant characters, but they still show up from time to time, which is pretty cool. I think out of the 15 episodes, Danny was in 2 or 3 of them, Joey was in 2 of them, Jesse was in like 3 or 4 of them, Becky was in 3 or 4 of them. So, I mean, and that's pretty cool too, because you're keeping those old cast members coming back and everything. So you keep the attention of the original fans of the original show. And one of the things that's also funny in is they do make a lot of jokes about the Olsen twins.
Yeah, I heard about in the first episode where it was like they stopped for like 4 seconds and stared at the camera.
Yeah, because Stephanie was asking, what her sister was, and Danny's like, "Oh, sorry, Michelle's too busy in New York working on her fashion empire to come out," and then everyone just stops and stares at the camera.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then there's like a couple episodes into it where like they're looking at like a magazine and they're looking at like dresses and shit, and they're talking about a certain dress by Mary Kay and Ashley and everything, and they're looking at the prices of it. And Stephanie's like, "Whoa, for that company, no wonder they don't have to act anymore," or something like that. It was.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's a nice reboot from childhood. I mean, it's not like Girl Meets World, that the Disney remake of Boy Meets World, where it's Corey and Topanga's daughter and her friends. It's nothing like that. It's similar to how they're trying to rebuild what used to be, but it's completely different to where that one is goofy, and that's only trying to attract the young generation, to where Fuller House can not only attract, people our age who kind of want to relive their childhood through that, or the new generation who want to relive what was. I mean, Ashley loves it, and she's 16 years old. I love it, and I'm 26 years old. So it's, I don't know. If you like Full House, you'll love Fuller House. It's the same thing. It's just tweaked.
That's good to know.
I'll guarantee it.
Well, that's
an endorsement. I challenge anyone to tell me that they like Full House and don't like Fuller House. I challenge it, because I don't think there's going to be a person. If there is, they're fucking lying. But
strong words.
Yeah, bold move.
Yeah.
But that was my weekend. Fucking Fuller House, the Oscars, Entropy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that? How were our fellas?
They're good. We only saw, Ephinepic fucking sounded like a murder. But I mean that I mean in a good way.
Right. Yeah. I think that's what metal's supposed to sound like.
They sound like just what they. I mean, it was good. It was They played well. Everything was clear. It was surprising because if I listen to a metal CD, I have no idea what the singer's fucking saying. Not at all. But if you go to it live, you still hear the words. You just don't understand why he's saying it so aggressively.
Gotcha.
But it was a good show. We got there a little bit late. We ended up going to the fire pit for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And
Very good.
very good food. So we went there for a little bit. I think they started at like 9:30. I think we got there around 10ish. I think they're only on for like an hour and a half, or maybe an hour. I can't remember how long they're really on. I think it was an hour and a half.
What, 9:30 to 11?
Yeah, I think 9:30 to 11. So we caught at least an hour of them, and then we listened to about an hour and a half of Entropy. And, being it was my first time going out, really, really out in like a couple months, I was fucking ready for bed by 12:15. Plus, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I felt almost drunk.
It was that Booker, man.
It was that fucking Booker whiskey. Have you ever had it, Joey?
I believe so.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what my
That's
my
the Jim
drinking
Beam,
night
right?
was. I don't fucking know.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm gonna tell you what my drinking night was. Okay, so we go out and I have a tall glass of sweet water, which is very fucking good. Especially, and they put blueberries in it and shit like that too. Very good.
Is it a beer? What is that?
It's a beer. It's a Sweetwater IPA, I think.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. Yum.
Yeah, it's like if it's in a tap, it has like that fish handle or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. I do recommend it. And if you do get it at the fire pit because they put the blueberries in it. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, I've had that. It's awesome.
Yeah, right? See, I told you. So I started out with one of those. And I started out with another one of those after that. Then after I had that, or during that second one, Colin and I did some campfire shots.
Yeah.
What is a campfire shot, pray tell?
No, I have no idea what it is. It's like a secret recipe drink that she has there. I know that it's topped off with Bacardi 151 because they light it on fire.
Gotcha. All right.
And sprinkle cinnamon on it.
And they sprinkle cinnamon to get that like, fire crackling effect on it. So we did a shot of that. After that shot, the owner's husband asked me if I wanted a shot of Booker's. Or he was talking about Booker's whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never had it. I never tried it. Even to now, I never looked it up, even though, it piqued my curiosity, but I still haven't looked it up yet. He said it was good. He's like, well, next time you come in, we'll do a shot. I'm like, give me a shot. I'll do it. It was whatever. I haven't gone out in such a while. I was like, I just want to do it. Why the hell not?
Yeah, I hear you.
I took this shot, and for like the next maybe 2.5 minutes, I did nothing but
he just giggled,
smile, and giggled. And
wow.
I don't know what the.
As soon as he took it, started laughing. It's hilarious.
No idea what was wrong with me. I just kept fucking laughing and shit. And it wasn't that I felt drunk. I just felt really fucking happy. So
nice.
So after that was all done, I did a shot of Cabo tequila.
Oh.
So and that's always good. No, it's really good. It is the best tequila. Sammy Hagar knows his shit.
All right.
We also did a little beer.
Oh yeah, we also had a little beer, and I have no idea what's in that, but that is also good.
Sounds fantastic.
And then when we left there, we went to Throwbacks, and I think I had like maybe three beers there. I think.
I think 4 or 5.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe 4, but I don't know. It got to a point like after the music was playing and everything, after the eating with the full stomach and the random shots with the beer, like I was just exhausted. I just wanted to get home. I got home. I was pissed because we're fucking 2 single guys living in a fucking house, not one frozen pizza.
He's fucking 12:45. He actually went up to bed and then came back down because the dog was sitting there whining. It's 12:45, and Travis goes, "Why the fuck don't we have any frozen pizza in this house?" So he settled with Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, I'd eat Pop-Tarts. I mean, granted, they were good. They were the cookie and cream Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, but that's not pizza.
That's not pizza.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I was so fucking bummed.
I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Right? Perfect. But I'm sorry you couldn't make it out, Joey.
What's that?
I'm sorry you couldn't make it out, man.
I am too. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, but it was fun. I know. I don't know when Entropy's playing next, but I think Ephinepic has a show coming up. When was it? March 27th, I think.
Oh, nice.
It's not March 27th because they played on February 27th. They have a show coming up. I'll look it up in a minute. But it was fun. I mean, it was nice watching Matt's band again because just like the last show, they delivered exactly what they promised, which is a great show. And it was awesome seeing Ephinepic for the first time. I mean, I'm not a big fan of that type of metal, but I will listen to them again. It's definitely worth it.
Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. The wife and I met. Her mom happened to be in for a wedding. And so we went and we hung out because there was like a weird thing where the wedding was in the afternoon, but the reception wasn't until like 7 hours later. And so we just hung out in their hotel room for a while and drank like 4 bottles of wine.
Yeah.
And then we were in Greek town, so we were like, well, let's get some Greek food. And we just kind of picked a place, kind of at random, and we decided to choose the Pegasus, and I do not recommend it. It was like the worst service I've ever had at any place I've ever been, and the food was not good. It just wasn't. It wasn't that impressive, even for how little we paid for it. So it was kind of disappointing. Like I'm actually like, your guys' night sounds amazing. So
yeah, you should have brought Maddie and mommy-in-law down.
Yeah, I don't think the mother-in-law would have made it. She had to go back to the wedding or to the reception, but
yeah. Well, I mean, it's always nice to see family.
Yeah, definitely. So,
Ephinepic's next show is actually this Saturday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Where at?
It's Bradley.
How close is that to you? I can never.
20 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I think
we'll have to secret squirrel after the show. Talk about that.
Well, I think this weekend we're supposed to have our board meeting anyways.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's the case.
We'll have a board meeting at this show.
Yeah, it might work out. Roll
we'll just yell over it. Oh, jeez. But yeah, I mean, it was a blast. I mean, it's like I was trying to tell Colin. I can't remember the last time I really went out, but I think that was like the first like actually drinking since like the beginning of January.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time that I really went hard in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely missed it. Can't wait to do it again.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised too because I was able to go out and I went out to take a phone call real quick towards the end of the night and everything. There were people outside smoking and shit like that, and I was so tempted to bum one. Couldn't do it though. Didn't do it.
Nice. I applaud you.
Yeah,
I raise my glass to you, and I'm gonna hit it against the microphone.
there was a moment where I kind of like leaned in and puffed what they're exhaling, but
we've all been there.
Yeah, it wasn't. It just I don't know. It's like why ruin what I have now?
Yeah. I hear you.
I mean, 55 days strong. Why quit now? Why fall back into it?
Right. Absolutely.
Oh shit. Oh man. There was something else, and now I can't remember what the hell it was. That's why I need to prioritize shit or make a list, but it don't matter. Um, Colin,
Yo.
say something. I don't care.
Yeah.
Did did anyone hear the story about security tackling Rob Zombie at the Oscars last night?
Oh my gosh.
Is that
Yes.
real? I need someone. Was that real?
I don't think it was at the Oscars. It was at a show he was going to. Like, it was his own show, from what I read.
Because I thought I saw something. It was like security tackled a homeless man on the Oscar red carpet, but it turned out to be Rob Zombie. And I'm trying to figure out if that was real or not. I mean, I could have looked it up myself, but I'd rather somebody else tell me because I'll just admit that it's true. Like, I still think that fucking
Oh,
Charles
shoot.
Manson's
It was
gonna
at the
be nominated.
Oscars.
So did he really get tackled?
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking God.
Wow.
It says a YouTube video of Rob Zombie gets tackled. Rob Zombie intercepts a pass thrown by some father playing catch with his kids and gets tackled.
I think that's a different video.
Very possible. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking it is.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
did he get tackled?
Yes.
That's
Well, let's see here. Multiple people began reporting a man who was believed to have bypassed security and made it onto the highly secure red carpet during the pre-show. This feat is nearly impossible as the Oscars is one of the highest profile events of the year. While the man casually strolled down the red carpet, a security team rushed in to take the intruder down and remove him from the event. As he was tackled, a pack of Marlboro cigarettes fell from the man's pocket, bouncing off the ground. I'm not sure why that detail is important. He didn't appear to resist in the efforts of the security team, but could be heard screaming, "Dig through the ditches and burn the witches. I slam in the back of my Dragula." Immediately, people nearby began speculating that the man was possessed. But it turned out it was Rob Zombie. Well,
This website, Daily Haze, says no, Rob Zombie was not tackled and confused for a homeless man at the Oscars.
oh, all right.
So
This article
he
lied
was
to me, probably.
tackled.
Probably.
I'm gonna go with he was tackled and accused of being a homeless man at the Oscars because that makes my life worth living.
Well, if that's what you want to believe.
That's what I want to believe because Joey told me what happened, and I'll believe Joey.
I don't know. I might.
No,
Reverse.
no. He got tackled to the ground, started singing Dragula because that's how life works. Because when anybody gets tackled, their first thought is sing a popular song that they created.
Well, I tell you what. I'll allow it, but I'm going to include the Snopes article and the real article
Yeah.
in the show notes, and you can decide, listeners. It'll be up to you.
Yep.
Let us know.
That's fine.
Communicate with us.
Yeah, that's fine because I'm gonna put a poll on Twitter and be like, you can believe what really happened, or you can enjoy the fact that Rob Zombie got tackled while singing Dragula.
This is one of those moments when I really wish I was an X-Files fan, so that I could say that I want to believe and mean it ironically.
I love X-Files. A great show.
I'm not opposed to it. I've never watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow it missed my radar.
You ever think about watching the reboot?
I don't think I get the channel that it's on. So
It's Fox, isn't it?
yeah, I don't get Fox.
Gotcha.
So I pay for like the really good internet with the really bad cable.
Gotcha.
So sad.
I don't even get news. Like I get the local stuff, but I don't get even like CNN.
Yeah.
So, but it's fine. I make do. The internet is full of, terror and stuff, but also light.
Joe Biden was on the Oscars yesterday.
Was he really? What doofy
Yeah.
thing was he doing today? Yesterday?
What was it? Itsonus.com?
.org. It's for sexual abuse.
Oh, well, you know what? That's actually not very doofy, and good for him.
No, that's what I was like, man. Yeah,
It's not.
I
It's
just,
not.
every time I see Joe Biden, I expect him to like have taken bets from his fraternity brothers as to what thing he's going to definitely do. Like he slips things into speeches, he says random stuff. Like it's always surprising, but good for him. It is on us.
Yep.
It's crazy because I mean, he got like a standing ovation. It was, I don't know, fuck Biden. But anyways, but yeah, he came out. He was talking about sexual assault and everything, and he was promoting the.
Organization.
I'm trying to figure out if it's not .com. I think it's .gov.
It's .org.
.org. There you go. Because everyone needs the information. It was good, and then they followed it with Lady Gaga's song. Well, not her. It's not her song. It's the song that was in that fucking movie.
I think it was her song.
Is it her song?
Yeah.
No. Well, either way, yeah, it was a good song. It was a good message. They had people who were victims of sexual abuse, like surrounding her piano towards the end of it. It was probably one of the best moments of the Oscars because I mean it sends a great message.
Yeah, I dig that. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, she performed a song "Till It Happens to You" from the movie Hunting Grounds.
Gotcha.
It was very good. And seeing Lady Gaga on stage kind of confused me because I was told, and maybe it was just a rumor again, like Rob Zombie, that she was retiring from music.
She just took a really long break. Because she came back and she did a, I feel like it wasn't that long ago. She just came out with an album where it was a collaborative album with her and somebody. Oh, and of course, Maddie's not standing right behind me, and so I can't ask.
I heard her.
Her and Tony Bennett did an album together. And it's great. Okay. It's really good music. It's all jazz. It's fantastic. Yeah. And then what else did she do recently? Oh, she came back and she did the Grammys and she did the Star Spangled Banner at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I guess maybe she's just done with all the goofy shit.
I could see that too.
Because I remember seeing her doing the Super Bowl, seeing her at the Oscars. She's not dressing like a weirdo anymore.
No.
Which is a good thing because why the fuck dress like, a fucking male Marilyn Manson? No, it's...
it was her shtick for a while.
Yeah. Didn't she make a fucking dress out of meat?
I believe she did. Of course, the only reason I really know that is because I really like Die Antwoord, the South African band. And they made fun of her in one of their videos.
Gotcha.
There is that.
There is that. Yeah. But no, she did really well. It was a good part. Leo DiCaprio actually winning was another good part.
Yes.
Girl Scout part, stupid.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
Morgan Freeman they won what was it? Or they got raised $65,000.
Oh
yeah, they did. Yeah, they didn't. There's no fucking way they did. Calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
I could see it. Those cookies are good.
I do.
They're very good.
Like them.
We have 2 boxes right now in the house.
I feel like I really badly have to fucking sneeze.
Ooh.
And it's like stuck in there. And
You're like
I don't know
Nike,
what to
just
do.
do it.
I don't know what to do with my life anymore now. It's like, no, I'm kidding.
I say maybe we should cut to the promo and you can sneeze and
Yeah, fucking, it's gonna be trying to come out during the whole time. As soon as we come back, it's gonna just fucking go.
perfect. I mean, how could that go wrong?
But yeah, you're right. No, right now would be a good time. And I got a funny story for you guys when we get back from it. Like I mentioned before, this freaking show is part of a podcast community called Modern Family, group of podcasters who get together and help promote each other in various ways, whether it be retweets, promoting them through promos on their podcast, like we're about to do now for a very fancy podcast. Let's take a listen.
Hey, welcome to the Classy Little Podcast promo.
We're your hosts. I'm Emily.
And I'm James.
What wine are we drinking this week?
It's just a promo, so I thought we didn't have to drink a bottle of wine.
Well, let's open a bottle just in case.
Okay. Did you bring a cheese to accompany it too?
What cheese pairs well with a promo? Provolone? Parmesan? Pro mozzarella?
Oh, goodness. Well, as you might have guessed, every week we have wine and cheese on our show.
And we pick a different topic for each episode. We find out interesting and quirky aspects of it, including the history, the etiquette,
The controversies and injustices surrounding them.
Okay, we know, James. Everything is terrible. How would you describe it?
It's fun and informative, but not too informative or didactic.
Yeah, but we don't use words like didactic.
No, never. Anyway, you can find us at classylittlepodcast.com.
Or on your podcatcher of choice every Wine Wednesday.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Well, I gotta say
sounds
that
like a
they
really-
are. Oh, go ahead.
All right, that sounds like a really interesting podcast.
I know, right? I mean, it's fancy. I am also a big fan of wine.
I do enjoy wine. I actually have been drinking a glass since we've been here.
Nice.
Glass or bottle?
Glass. Bottle would be dangerous.
Yeah.
Only because you never know what's going to come out of my mouth when I have a bottle of wine.
I got all that wine downstairs and needs to be drank.
That's good to know.
I think one day we're gonna have a fancy party.
Ooh, are we?
I think we are too. I think we're gonna listen to the fancy little podcast as we have our fancy party. But yeah, check out the fancy little podcast. It's a great podcast. I enjoy listening to them. They are what I truly believe fanciness to be. As I sit here in a wife beater.
Perfect. You were going to tell us a funny story when we came back.
Yes. Okay. When we started doing this podcast, we had a contest for our listeners to create a logo. And we gave them, I want to say, like 2 months to create and submit logos to us.
That sounds about right.
2 weeks ago, I got a logo
Fantastic.
from a mutual friend of ours who tells me, hey, hope it's not too late. I found this on my computer.
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, first off, Kate, you remember Kate, right, from the barn parties?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, she's a photographer. She's a great drawer. She actually did the cross that's on my arm.
Oh, fantastic.
And I talked with her about making us a logo because, I mean, if anyone can make us a great logo, it had to have been her. And I like her logo. Unfortunately, to abide by the rules of the contest, it was late.
That is true.
But even though this will not be our official logo, I will put it out there so people can see it. Maybe if people, and I'm not trying to put pressure on the viewers, if we become really popular and they start asking for merchandise, maybe I'll throw this on a frisbee.
I'll definitely throw a frisbee. It may or may not have the logo.
But it is a great logo. I do like it. It's definitely a different direction I ever thought a logo that we had would go, but it is a great one.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna put it on the Twitter. I'll put it on the Twitter. I'll put it up on the Facebook, and maybe we could throw it into the show notes, or not the show notes, but that little goofy picture for the show.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I mean it is really good. I do enjoy it. It's nice to see. It's different than what we have.
I mean, it's either that or a picture of Leonardo DiCaprio as Dobby the house elf holding the Oscar. So,
I want to see that.
I'll send it to you.
Who the fuck is Dobby the house elf? What?
From Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah, Dobby. He referred to himself as Dobby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. No, okay.
Master has given Dobby a sock. Dobby's a free elf. And then he dies. 7th movie.
Well, usually the favorite characters end up dying.
Yeah, I didn't.
Not
sad,
main,
but I was much more sad about Hedwig the owl dying. Anyway, we'll get this logo out there. Check it out. Get some feedback.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely.
That is an amazing picture.
Oh, that's perfect. That's beautiful.
Master has given Leo an Oscar. Leo is free.
Oh,
It's
God.
about the most poorly photoshopped thing I've ever seen. So good, though.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god, that is funny. It's so brutal looking. Anyways, I'll upload the logos and everything, and if anyone else has a logo they want to share with us, if they want to create one, that's fine. You can send it to us. It won't be our official logo, but I mean we'll put it up there. We'll throw it on some things, maybe eventually or something. But
Fantastic.
anyways, Joey.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, every Thursday our viewers could catch Geekcast Joe here on this freaking show. But as I could assume, they want more. They want more Geekcast Joe. So when they finish listening to you here and they want more, where can they get more Geekcast Joe?
If you want more Geekcast Joe, you just have to go over to gcl.ninja on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Time to find me on the Geekcast Live podcast. And you can also find us on iTunes by searching Geekcast Live.
Perfect. Now, speaking of Geekcast Live, did Rob have a good birthday?
I think he did, yeah. I think he performed a show at the local theater there in Lafayette. So some kind of DJing.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Good for him.
Yep. He and his roommate Indigo John.
Nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, of course, you could find our show at thisfreakinshow.com. You can find us on iTunes. You can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook if you want to get in touch with us. If you want to talk about, how we're doing. They want to get to know us, maybe. You could email us at thisfreakinshow@yahoo.com. If you do go to iTunes, you happen to listen to us through there, rate the show, review it. I do appreciate them. The 5-star reviews will not only put a smile on my face, it might make Colin rub his nipple once or twice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if you do a great review, he may even rub your nipple a little.
Oh. Have to think about that one.
Only with your consent. It starts with us.
Yes.
Absolutely. 5-star reviews will get, a nipple rub with consent. 1 star, we don't give a shit about consent at that point. You're just mean. But yeah, of course, as always, I am Travesty.
I'm Awkward Colin.
And I'm Geekcast Joe.
Thank you for listening to this freaking show. I'm out. Hey, this is Travesty.
I'm Awkward Colin.
And I'm Geekcast Joe.
And we're from
This
Freakin'
Show.
the weekly podcast with a little bit of something and a whole lot of nothing. Our show, we talk about topics such as sports, technology, the random bullshit that no one really cares about, and of course, friendship.
I thought you said things people didn't care about.
Oh yeah, I guess friendship falls into that.
Anyway, you can find us at thisfreakinshow.com or on iTunes by searching This Freakin' Show.
Man, my balls itch.
What the-